Welcome to Blackburn Park on this very, very windy, blusterous day. The last home and away game played here at Ouyen. Steve, welcome to the commentary box.
Yeah, thanks, Dino. It's extreme wind today. It's nothing good comes of a wind that's this strong, whether you're playing netball, football, whatever. She's going to be pretty tough, and so far today she's been tough enough all round.
Yeah, no, I think even the wind towers will be turned off today. Should be too windy. I think they were talking 50, 60 k's an hour. So there'll be no cute little kicks out of fullback today, sideways, Steve. I think they'll be laid into all day.
You wait, you have a look at the goalposts. Once they get that wobble up in the wind, they almost look like they're going to snap, and that's pretty serious wind. So, yep, some players will earn their keep today, I think.
Certainly will. Both sides have rung a few changes, a few injuries and a few unavailable. I know there's a couple of our fellas couldn't make flights over the weekend due to the Microsoft issue worldwide.
Yeah, it's she's reached out and got everyone. Everything's affected, but judging by the reserves and for Ouyen United, there's been a few been plucked out of the woodwork, which is good on them. It's really good to see. Irymple have got a pretty handy team, but they're still missing a couple of their stars too. So yeah.
I haven't been around footy, Steve. Been away for nearly 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right.
The jumper, Irymple using. What's the significance? That's not the one they've used all year, is it?
They've certainly the two times we've played them, they have. So it must be their. Well, they played at home, so yeah, it must be their jumper.
Yeah,
so,
right. There you go.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them anywhere else this year. I missed the one game we played them early on in the year, I think. So
at the time, I must have thought it was something special, but no, I'd say it's their standard jumper.
There you go. Sorry about my naivety. Once again, we've got Joe, the cameraman, behind the wheel. He'll be giving us all the pictures today. So if he's staring at the grass instead of where he should be, please feel free to ring in on our 0055 number and complain about the footage.
And if you hear an almighty noise, it'll be just us getting blown off the top of the facilities here, so she's pretty extreme.
Commentary box is certainly exposed to the weather, to say the least, but at this stage, at least the wind's going the right way and coming from behind us, so it won't be too unpleasant in here. I'd like to welcome a few listeners, if they're listening already. There's a few from ex-locals that are away that have been listening to commentary. I've had a bit of feedback through the week, which is always good to hear. Won't mention any names. And Patterson House, I believe, is tuned in too. So welcome to all the crew over there at Patterson House. Hope you enjoy the coverage today. Hope we don't get too biased or too loud or too something. Well, it'll be too something, no doubt, Steve, but anyway.
Too raw, I'd say.
Could be raw. Liam Munro, seen not taking the field on his knee last week. Thought KB might have been on his way back, but he's pulled up really sore with another knee after last week.
Stanley Cox is not here because of a plane flight, so yeah, they're a little bit undermanned, but it'll give some other blokes a chance to step up, like Ryan Mudge and Aidan Pengelly and
Joe, the cameraman, going to write his PIN number down again. I've forgotten it again. Hang on, it's on this next page, isn't it?
Will Gregg, Tom Wisniewski playing his first senior game for the club, which is great to see. So there's always opportunity in amongst all the injuries, I suppose, and that's a good thing. It's going to be a tough day, so it might suit the shorter team that we've got here today.
The oval still hasn't gone off. Normally this time of the year she's quite yellow and ordinary. There's still a little bit of green about it, Steve, so hopefully
it is notable, isn't it?
Hopefully you're right to go. I did get contacted by the Shire this week and asked if we were going to fertilise it, see if it was ready for the final system. Yeah, thought that was interesting.
Well, that's good, but yeah, normally once she's had a few frosts it goes a awful yellow colour, but it's still got a bit of greenery, which is a positive. It means it usually says to me it's not an out-and-out drought.
wonder which farmer goes in and puts the fertiliser on the precinct?
No idea, mate.
Rate rise of an average of 15% across the board to all farmers. You think they could nearly chip in for a bit of bloody fertiliser?
You would have thought so.
Digger Barker, who has our umpire escort, walks from the field, which means the start of the play must be fairly imminent. If I reckon I'm biased towards umpires, Digger Barker would be 100 times worse than me, Steve, and he's got the job of escorting them on and off the field, which is entertaining on its own.
Next level.
Like putting a fox in charge of their house, that is.
Yep, the biggest hypocrite ever to walk the earth when it comes to umpires.
Well, I don't think we're a long way off the start of the game here. They still haven't.
These guys go that way.
So, as Joe the cameraman's just pointed out, the sides will go the way they've warmed up. Is that right, Joe? Have I got it wrong? That's correct. Well done. I've got something right today. That could be the last one.
Even though the wind's from the west, it's favouring the northern end of Blackburn Park. So it's going to be hard work for the Kangas in this first quarter. See how they can hold the rampaging Swallows, I suppose.
Just before the game does start, we'll get our housekeeping out of the road, Steve. All our pre-game stuff and every quarter is always brought to you by Filming Footy, as usual, and the stats are powered by Dartfish and Filming Footy. So thank you very much for those guys for all the work they do.
Good on you.
And we're about to get underway here in the opening bounce. As soon as we get a siren, goal umpires are happy. They've signalled they're right to go. Boundary umpires are signalling. No, they're not. They're ignoring the central umpire. Siren's gone. And here we are underway. First ruck contest doesn't go to anyone in particular. Irymple in the box seat here. Out, kick the ball forward. Only as far as Headley.
Well done.
He's taken a good chest mark in the last line of defence. Chipped it cutely. Beautiful kick under the circumstance to Greg. Greg will go onto the trusty left and chip it nicely. And he has. Ball's a bit stagnant, not a lot of players moving, a lot of coverage. Can't go anywhere but there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice mark.
Dive.
Well read there. Well read there by Adam Morris.
Yep.
He wheels around, little cute kick, which is going to be tough today in today's wind. Well intercepted by Irymple, quick handball out, didn't quite make his teammate. Tackle could have been done with dropping the ball and has. Good decision by the umpire. Someone's alarm's gone off. Ball gets chipped backwards. Oh, risky kicking to there, but delivers properly. Switches on. Oh, there it is. Wind is going to make it very difficult to kick today.
There.
And handball. 2 or 3 bad errors by both sides there. Neither side's played in a lot of wind this year. It hasn't been a very windy year, so it's going to be interesting. Well done to Morris.
Look at
under.
that.
That ball's almost gone backwards. Oh, nearly a good grab there from Irymple. Handball out wide. Scoot gets in underneath it, got good hands, gets wrapped up and will be thrown to the ground.
Steady.
In which would be 4 or 5 weeks in the AFL at the moment, the way it's getting umpired. Ball gets thrown up. Oh, good body work, which is almost a shepherd. Grace gets tackled straight to the ground. Joe the cameraman must be that close he'd be able to see what they had for breakfast, I'd reckon.
Yeah.
Ball gets thrown up again. Oh, good work this time by Smith, bodying him out of the road. This will go up and down and won't be 15. Good
Mark.
shepherd.
Oh, that's free kick.
Yeah, good work from Greg.
Well done.
Didn't even tackle him then, just chested him.
Yep. And a lot bigger bloke too.
Good kick.
Oh, well spotted. Good mark there by Joel Grace. Good leg work into the breeze by Josh Gregg. Joel Grace now in the near wing position. He goes forward to centre half forward looking for Holland. No, over the back is Brodie Grace. He gets upended or barreled. It's come away with Irymple. It's kicked to the far wing now and it's rolling away. The big tackle by, well done by Jace Monaghan to Dean Jardine. He gets over the top, but it's gathered by Irymple. They kick it forward. Tim Gloucester's sitting under this one and Ever Reliable takes a mark on the far back pocket for the Kangas. He goes over the top looking for Joe Mead. It's missed him, but he's gathered it. He's got it out wide to Monaghan. Monaghan frees his hands and gets it inside to Mead again. Back to Headley, or no, Jardine. He's kicked it, and the wind's taken her over the boundary line.
Directly in front of the Poole and Jackson sign. I've got the glasses in this week, Steve. I can see it this week.
I've got a new pair myself, mate, and I can actually see what I'm doing.
I can't see. I just got a good memory.
Oh, who we got? Thrum, is it? The gun player for Irymple. He kicks it forward to the full forward line. Gloucester overruns it a bit. Grabbed by Irymple. Oh, he tries to break a tackle. He's dropped that ball or holding it. Well done, Tim G. Josh Gregg. He was nearly free to have a snap at goal. Desperate play. Gloucester puts her up in the air. Not the sort of kick for today. Oh, and it's dropped right in the front of Brad Summerhays. He wheels around, kicks it down the far side, looking for Tate Hulland, and taps it over that boundary line. I think it's going to be popular over there today.
Yeah. Thrown in directly in front of the Poole and Jackson sign. 2 plugs in 2 minutes. Oh, boundary umpire's thrown that wildly.
He tried to compensate for the wind, I think.
I think your hand might have slipped off. Even the boundary umpire's having a bit of trouble in these conditions. Anyway, he's been told to run in a little bit. Well, I think he's done that perfect this time.
Oh, Blake.
Good tap to Greg. Didn't want the right foot, chips around on the left foot, and he goes wide, and probably too wide, out of bounds, the full in front of the Greg's electrical sign, which is pretty apt. Father Barry, very happy with the kick.
Bring that up in the highlights reel. We're kicking one out in the full. That doesn't happen very often.
Kick that was. All the switches on.
Good kick. Oh, through the hands of Tom Wisniewski. Grabbed by Thrum it was to Wandon, the captain. He gets it over the top, but cut off by Tom Wisniewski again. He's a hard doer, this boy. It's out in front of...
Brown's got 3 to beat.
Yep. Oh, and I think it's
over
the
bounds, has he?
He's done well, actually.
That was a 3-on-1 well done, Simon. Good work.
The ball in here. Oh, palm beautifully. Grabbed by Blake Smith. He gets it back, but only as far as Irymple. They're playing keepings off. The kick it's towards the centre of the ground. They've got a mark there. They play on straight away. They kick it forward, looking for centre half forward, and that's how you want them. 35 it is. Briganti, he plays on and out. Oh, he's gone to the dead pocket looking for Thrum. Has he got him?
Yeah, he has.
Oh.
Andrew umpire was on the line. Said it was inside the play.
Well, there you go. So
right from the Kangaroo.
He's got a difficult one, but I think it might help him if you're going to go for a snap, wouldn't it?
I haven't actually been out the ground to see exactly where the wind's going. So
over there somewhere. Look at that. Nah, he put too much on it. Thrum, ungainly looking dude, but geez, he can play footy, the little bloke.
He's had plenty of it already. That would be the first score.
Alexander Morrish from full-back plays on, kicks his regulation long ball out to the far wing. Gloucester overruns. Is it touched before the boundary line? Must have been.
Yeah, they played off out of the square anyway, so
sorry,
out of the square, she's doesn't have to be touched. Throw in, ball goes up. Barker gets the tap down. Not quite clearing enough for the hands. United. Ball's on the bottom of the pack. 2 or 3 blokes tackled. And it will be bounced on the outer back flank for Ouyen United. Toddy Barker's got the hands up, big hip and shoulder, knocked his man clean out of the road, and the ball didn't quite go up. Greg with a handball over the top, couldn't quite get rid of it. Goes back in there after it again. He got it the second time. 2 quick handballs in 2 minutes.
Wow, they're away.
Good little handball out the side as far as Scoop. Scoop keeps it long. Oh, just couldn't quite gather it and goes out of bounds in front of the Pengelly sign on the other side of the ground over there. That was a Penelec or the Pen Plumbing. I think it's a Penelec one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Ball will get thrown in. The end umpire's got them all right now. Toddy gets off the ground. Can't quite get the tap there. Irymple, quick little handball at the back of the pack. Gloucester's read this one much better than his opponent. The ball's going to bounce up nicely. Swings back around, looking for the right boot.
Well done. Oh.
Gets it. Couldn't quite get the mark. Greg goes in hard. Good tackle. Pull his man straight to the ground in what was a second stage tackle. Could be 3 weeks in the AFL again.
It's beyond a joke.
Well, gone is the bump, and very soon is gone is the tackle away. It's getting umpired. Toddy Barker gets thrown out of the way. Irymple. Good, quick little handballs out the back of the pack. Good work by Scoop to put a little bit of pressure on. The ball gets kicked over the back again, and well done to Dino Jardine. Quick handball around the corner. Headley kicks it long. Oh, ball drops short in the wind, and will go out of bounds in front of the Ouyen tyre service. Roll on a fresh rubber. Timo Jardine.
The ball in now. Barker, the big round arm, left arm, only as far as Irymple. Grabbed cleanly. Grabbed by Alex Jardine. Alex Morris, who's over the top of the ball. That's digging into the archives.
I don't know I've ever seen Alex Jardine play footy.
Oh, you're not old enough then. Kick by Irymple. Oh, well tackled. Well, that's one thing the Kangas are doing. They're laying their tackles well, which is, in days like today, I would say pressure is paramount. Well done by Oldham, I think it is, for Irymple. The ruckman, he slaps it forward.
Oh, in the back.
Oh, in the back. No free kick.
The umpire's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, that was the only... I thought that was a blunder.
Ball gets thrown back in. Toddy Barker goes at it again. Gets to the downward side. Gets it. Good little hands in there by
Brody. Well done.
Yeah, Brody kicks it long out of the. Oh, well read the traffic beautifully there. Just weaved through. Kick goes out wide. Oh, off the side of the boot, and these windy conditions makes it hard again. Handball from Irymple.
Oh,
great smother. Great smother by Grace. Handball out wide. Yeah, goes as far as Scoop, was it? Couldn't quite see. Mudgee, yeah, goes in hard, and good tackle from Mudgee as well. Get over and pat him on the back. That's a good effort.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 good moves there by Brody Grace.
Shows a bit every now and then, Brody. He looks like he's he can do a bit.
Yeah, I was talking to his father earlier. He's made the trip down from Darwin to see him, so perhaps he's putting on a bit of a show for the old man.
Good to see. Tate can't quite win the tap. One by Irymple. Ball out the back of the pack. Oh, tackle without the ball, wasn't given the benefit of the doubt. Ball gets hacked out wide. Wind will get over. That's a good mark in the conditions. Irymple are running beautifully at the moment. They're running in 2s and 3s. Couldn't quite execute the... Oh, good handball. Grace gets in the road. Not Grace. Morris gets in the road. Grace chases after. Good work by Irymple. Quick little handball. Chip out wide. Should have grabbed it and didn't. Tackled when he almost didn't have the ball. He's been done for a throw.
Aiden.
Well done, Aiden.
His tackling's been on today, the boy.
Yeah, touch and go where he had it. The umpire said he had it and threw it. So, he's just come off the bench and grabbed that. Straight off the bench. And Aiden didn't actually see that coming, unfortunately. No. Oh, good smother. On Teddy.
Yes, it is. Munro.
Catch any fish, did
he probably had the worst run of a lot of us up fishing, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, that's where you've been for the last 2 years. I forgot. Yeah, well done.
Ball will get thrown in again. Irymple seem to have a good wall set up here. They don't need it, though.
Oh, well done.
That's out of bounds. It's funny, trips like that, you can say someone's had a worse trip than the rest, but no one misses out on fish. You get plenty of fish, which is good, so...
And if you don't get eaten by crocodile, you'll be happy.
No one swimming between boats on this trip.
The ball in. Blake Smith going at it with Geister.
Again.
It's held up again.
Grace has had probably more touches of footy, I reckon, so far than I've seen him for the year, I reckon, Steve. He's on song tonight.
He's getting better every week from those liking. Joel Grace this time. He's swung around. Umpire says you've had it too long, boy.
I don't think he could actually get a handball in the footy. I think his arms are pinned.
Yeah, but it's going to result in a free kick to Irymple. Where are we? 25 metres out on a fairly tight angle with the breeze blowing across you, so it might actually help you if he kicks towards the... I'd say you nearly have to kick to the scoreboard, wouldn't you?
It will swing a bit in the air, I'd suggest.
And he's done it
Nice
nicely.
kick, yeah, he's judged that beautifully.
He gave her plenty of air and it still went through the middle, so good one by Irymple. And they're away.
Joe, the cameraman, will be very pleased. I've managed to mark a few spots from the charter mob on the last trip and learn a few tricks, so we'll be able to get onto the fish next time round. She'll be on.
Ball up in the centre. Blake Smith, one by Irymple, tapped down. Oh, he's picked it up cleanly, but it's turned over back to Irymple. It is. Baines, clean hands through the centre.
Oh, good grab.
And kicks to 35 again, is it? Yep. Back to Thrum now. He gets the little pass,
didn't have that.
hospital pass. Picked up again. They're throwing him up in the air. They're giving him a bit of room to run onto it. Geez, they worked that well. They've kicked forward over the top. Oh, big crash.
Well roved.
Straight through Irymple. Blake Smith for Kangas in over it. Tackle by Monroe. Oh, kick round the corner. Only as far as Tom Headley waiting in the death spot in the goal square.
Eddie Sherry dropped what he should have grabbed.
Yes, that's missed by Sherry. Grab by, it's Nick Mee, is it? He's kicked it towards full forward. Tim glossed under pressure. Puts it through the point post.
I think it is. Yep.
Yep. That he has.
Thanks Irymple to 1 goal to 8 points to Ouyen yet to score.
Oh, good kick, but over the top of Josh Gregg.
2 to beat.
Grabbed by Wandon. Grabbed
Good
again
Shepherd.
by Briganta.
That's a big kick.
It is. Oh, gee, that was lucky for Kangas. Who was that? He launched it and gave it all the wind in the world. The minute they're doing well to hold them with this, or to hold Irymple with this strong breeze, or it's not even a breeze, it's a gale force wind would be the best description.
Just the same, there was a little gust just a second ago coming from our left, which I don't know whether it's forecast to switch or not, but certainly hasn't been that all day, but
well done.
good hands. The ball goes out wide, all too high, has been given too high. Another Connor's Case IH sign on the elder sign on the far wing. Morris has got it. Morris, I believe.
Yeah, James Morris.
Yeah, James has got it. We'll kick it long. Up and under kick into the breeze. It's got a little wedge happening. Ball goes around like a pinball. Good tackle. And the umpire will throw it up. Ruckman go at it again. Smith gets it forward. Goes chasing after it again. Looks like a red-headed Nat Newey.
He's got the good second efforts.
Yeah, he has.
Yep.
Yeah. Handball over the top. Irymple have worked their handball quite well so far. Ouyen's defence has stood up quite well. Oh, quick handball out the back. Well done. Dean Jardine couldn't quite get a boot onto it properly. A couple little toe poke scoops. Got it. Nearly. Runs over the top of it. Irymple goes through. Oh, that's great work there.
How did he do that?
Little chip out wide. And they're certainly in the box seat here. Kicks it into centre half forward. Well done there by Winsteski. Sheila gets that. Kicks it out wide. Avoids the tackle. Morris will go after him here. Can't quite get the smother. Ball gets chipped over the top.
Well done.
Well done
Grace,
by Grace. Chips it out wide, looking for Brown. He finds him. Cherry runs out wide. And we'll get this one and marks it beautifully. In front of the opposition Irymple's coach's box. Ball gets kicked round onto his left, looking for a fuel, and Tate flies through. But plenty of numbers out the back for Irymple. A handball should come out, and it does. A nice little chip sideways. That's Thrums for him. Plenty of the foot. He got it back again now. Chips it out wide with his left foot. Gives Winsteski every opportunity to run onto this one. And gets pushed over the boundary line and finds himself
nearly in the side.
Almost bouncing over the fence into someone's car, a la Farah years ago. Yep. That's a throw, isn't it?
Used to be.
Yeah. Quick handball, well done there, out wide. Simon Brown's got a lead his man, can't, gets beaten to the ball. And oh mate, I think that's out the full, is it? No, boundary umpire is 1 metre away and decided it is one behind. In front of the Melly Diesel sign, if you're listening. Andy, there's a plug.
Oh,
thanks for the hats.
Ball dressed up in his knee brace.
Bounce around. What, he didn't knee last week, did he?
I think he's done something like that.
Ball goes out of bounds right in front of the fence sign. We're getting some plugs in today. There'll be some bloody stubby holders on the bloody desk out the farm. Good work by Smith. Punches it the second time, bit of aerial ping pong. No one gets control of it. United gets thrown to the ground. Play on's cool. No, the umpire's decided he wants to intervene and have a little bounce or throw up. Up it goes. Smith, I think, didn't quite get hold of that one. Oh, need to get a quicker handball than that, and that's holding the ball. Good decision. Irymple are pretty happy chipping the ball backwards. Tate, well done, Tate. Read that beautifully coming off there.
Good stuff.
And a good tackle as well. Could be 2 or 3 weeks in the NFL as well with that tackle. Handball out wide. Out of bounds in the full.
Too sharp.
Out in front of the red wheelie bin.
19 minutes gone and Irymple have kicked 1 goal. If there's an advantage, it's going to that end. So I think the Kangas are possibly an undermanned Kangas are holding their own at the minute.
Ooh. Well done, Sherry. A little bit too hot. Grace has bumped off it. Oh, good body work in there. Yeah, ball comes around the corner, hacked around the corner. It's going to kick a goal, I reckon. And he's got it.
There goes their second.
That is a good goal.
Liam Garlic it was.
And I reckon you could... the body work of the player just coming off the ground, Steve. I don't know who it is here. Just to the flank here now. He's 3 efforts and physical effort was the reason they ended up with that goal. Didn't get a possession himself, but
the captain.
But very, very impressive. Sorry, I should have picked his face, but didn't. His goal. Yep. He's not in the book come Monday, but his goal. Irymple 2 goals 3. Ball gets back in the centre. Smith wins this one. Can't quite get it. Greg tackles the bloke without putting too much pressure on. He gets at it again. Looking for his left foot, was he, or his right foot? Not sure. That ball bounced funny. Scoop gets it, goes through the pack, can't quite get it. Grace goes in and out and didn't get it as well. Ball gets hacked out wide. Good little side step there. Good chase by Pingelly, couldn't quite get it.
Good kick.
And it was a lovely kick and a good mark as well. Irymple using their feet quite well, and that's a good little bit of football. Yeah, well done, Irymple.
I spoke too soon saying we were holding them, and they've just got 2 really quick goals. And that's opened the game up a little bit, hasn't it?
Smith comes off for a rest. Toddy Barker on.
Well and truly the veteran.
Toddy the veteran. Well, geez, he starts watching this. He won't be very happy with you come Tuesday when you get to footy Cronin, Stephen.
Oh, he is. There's a few of them out there just slightly, but he would have it. Him and Dean Jardine and Simon Brown would have it covered.
Good hack forward there by Greg on the left foot in front of Tate. Gets a little handball out, can't quite control it cleanly, and the ball gets thrown out of bounds just about. And will get thrown in front of the BRC side. Thrown in front of the BMX track over there, Steve, and gets thrown up. Good work again by Toddy. As far as Irymple, they're rooting the ruck contest pretty good here at the moment. Oh, well judged in that wind.
Oh, beautiful kick by Cara.
Toby Scott, good mark, handballs it on, chips it out wide. Oh, pushing the back was there, but subtle. Jardine chases him back. The handball's always on here with Irymple. They're using the ball backwards beautifully, and that was a great kick into the centre of the ground. Well judged. He's got one on at centre half forward and he's ignored him twice. Now he handballs to someone not even watching. Chips it left. That's a pretty handy kick too, but Gloucester doesn't get beaten in the air very often, and it goes out of bounds in front of the Billy Buff old scoreboard that is now no longer there.
You remember, you're digging up into the archives again.
I've got to remember all the old stuff, mate. I've got Alzheimer's, I can't remember any new stuff.
Yeah, that's dead right. The ball in. That'll be Nick Mee and Todd Barker. Mee pumps it forward to himself. He keeps it in. Todd Barker wraps it up, gives it to Headley or Jardine. Jardine kicks it round the corner. Grabbed by Irymple, or sort up. They've fumbled it forward. They're fumbling. Over the
He's
top
pulled
tackle.
that in. Yeah, good decision, umpire.
Well done, Joel Grace. He only had to lay any sort of tackle. And that's what you tend to do on days like today. You tend to pull it in a bit. Joel Grace kicks it down the wing side. Tate Hullen, the big fly, nearly gets it. And it's over the boundary line on the near side wing position, right underneath the grandstand.
Joe, the cameraman, will be struggling to reach the boundary umpire from there. It might be too close to him. And the ball gets thrown in, centre wing, right in front of United change rooms. Toddy Barker goes around, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. And look, United will be happy with, I'd say, 21 and a half minutes of that game, Steve. Yep, and the last 2 minutes have got away on them, and Irymple managed to kick 3-3-21. So United's no score. Look, I think it's probably more of an advantage than 3-3, but at this stage, United haven't scored, so scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, it's simple as that, but I think they're, once again, the Kangas have been suffering from it all year. Lots of changes each week, which is pretty hard to seek down a good side when that's happening, but they're doing a pretty good job under the circumstance.
This live stream is brought to you by Filming Footy, and the stats are powered by Dartfish and Filming Footy. And Joe, the cameraman's behind the scenes again. Play's not far off being about to start for the second quarter here at Blackburn Park. And yeah, we're almost underway, Stephen. Ball now goes up into the air. Smith, good decisive tap forward. No one in particular gets the advantage of this one. And the ball will get bounced not very far from the centre again. Good tap this time by Irymple. Only as far as Morris. Couldn't quite get it. Irymple hack it around the corner. Grace is in the box seat. Couldn't quite take it clean in it. No, Irymple fumbled as well. Put the head down looking for the little cheeky free kick and didn't get it. Well, missed. Good little quick handball out. Irymple using the ball well again. Well coached, I'd suggest. The ball goes forward only as far as Wisniewski. And that's a nice grab in relation to the wind. Tom gets it. Kicks it out wide. Good mark there. Judging it nicely out wide. From the McNeil's transport. Sells him the dummy. Tom's going to have to go after it and leave his man again. I hope someone peels back onto his man. Good work. That's almost a throw there. Might have got his handball away. Hard to see from this far away. Irymple get it well smothered again by Smith. Good tackle there. And
wow.
I'm not sure what that free kick's for, to be perfectly honest.
Anyway, James Morris it is. Kicks it down the far wing looking for Headley. He gets the big snap around the corner. Simon Brown at 50. No one home. Brodie Grace is second in the race. Oh, he's got it clean. Can he get it? Oh, he's tackled it too high. No. Yes. No. One behind. Gee, there was an opportunity. Oh, that was some good footy there by the Kangas.
Bit lucky with the bounce, but a bit unlucky with the bounce. Could have easily resulted in a goal. Ball kicked in from full back. Runs out of the square. I like this new rule change a couple of years back. Hacks it as far as he can, only as far as Headley, who's got it. In front of the Simo Jardine entire service roll on a fresh rubber. Ball gets kicked long and hard. Oh, well roved there. Handball by Summer Hayes. I'm not even sure who's on the bottom of that pack, but it was pretty hot for them. Morris, I think. The ball will get thrown up in front of the scoreboard. Tate almost tried to take it out of the ruck and couldn't quite get it. Brown tries to tackle and can't, and the ball will be thrown in again. Looks like an under-13s match. There is currently not one player third behind the actual centre circle. There is 36 players. Actually, I'll go further. There's 36 in front of centre-half forward for United and 3 behind it.
I don't understand, but that's how it is at the moment. Perhaps the wind's blowing them like a mob of sheep, mate.
They normally walk into the wind, not with it. Ball gets there. Tate gets it, tries to hack it out again, straight out of the ruck and can't do so. Irymple's got it. Handball out wide. That's instinctive, good training from their point of view. Handballs in and back around the corner, gets hacked forward, and now Irymple are finding how hard it is to kick against the breeze, and it's not nice out there.
No.
The ball's kicked out of bounds. Directly in front of the Melody Diesel set up there, Andy. I hope you're watching, mate. Get well soon. He'd be sucking the air in, worried about his apprentice or co-worker not getting hurt. There wouldn't be much work going on if they're both laid up in hospital. Good work there from Irymple. Good handball. The 1-2. No, he doesn't. He decides to kick it himself. To centre half forward. A good kick. Should have grabbed it. Whistle went.
Oh, well grabbed. James
well done
Morris.
by Morris. Good Shepherd. Dropped it again. He's dropped it twice. Doesn't matter. Gets spun around. Kicks it low and hard. That's a great kick in the weather.
Yeah.
Well, that should have been probably a mark. That's taken his legs
do?
out. And he's gone for the too high option. Oh, that's actually the other way around in the AFL today. And I think in this circumstance, probably could have been.
Still very courageous by Tim Gloucester.
Oh, absolutely. Can't bloody question that.
He goes forward. A big roost looking for full forward. It's gone over the boundary line out and full near the scoreboard. The wind got older.
Daniel Floyd must have been calling for that one.
Yeah, he nearly got it.
Hope all those over at Patterson House, they'd have reached out, they could have nearly got a touch there, Steve. It's not far off them from there.
Not with this breeze. The kick in by Irymple, deep in the back pocket. It goes forward. The big fly by Blake Smith. It's in over the top of it. And, oh no, it's out. They're away. Irymple kick it down the far wing. Dean Jardine leads in the charge and he mops it up or paddles it forward. It's over the boundary line out in that far side where the cyclone's blowing to.
Ball gets thrown in front of the Pengelly plumbing sign, so was the Penelec one earlier, Stephen.
Oh,
Yappa,
good on
right in front of Yappa, gets thrown in now.
Oh,
ball
well.
hits the ground. Good body work from both ruckmen, so no one touched the ball. Phil Willsmore's done about 40 Ks already in a quarter and a half. He's getting a bit tired, I'd suggest.
He loves it.
Ball gets thrown up. Good body work by Irymple ruckman again. Thrown out wide, and I mean thrown out wide. Not picked by the umpire. Good hands up there.
Thrum it is.
Forward to Thrum, kicked it deep into the centre half forward. Munro with a good spoil. Oh, gets the don't argue. Another handball over. Got to grab his man up, can't quite get there. Got him this time.
Tried to do too much. Well done by the Kangas there. They gang tackled him. Who we got? Tommy Wisniewski now.
He's looking to switch. He's looking to switch and no one's watching him.
And the umpy's nearly called him off. Umpire Frost it is. He goes back short, looking for his Alex Morrish, his captain. Morrish, the big kick down to Josh Gregg. He leads in the charge on the far wing, gives his opponent a nudge, but it's over the boundary line. Well, they've cleared it out of the deep depths of almost a certain goal, I suppose, so they've done well, the Kangas. Ball in, it's Oldham and, oh gee, it's gone way in front of the ruckman. Kick forward, Brodie Grace leads in the charge. He's ran over by his opponent. Wandon it is, round the corner only as far as Ethan Munro. He kicks it forward, looking for Hullen. Hullen's overshot it. Wandon it is for Irymple. Beautiful clean set of heels there. He gets it across to Thrum, the fellow long sleeve player. Gets it inboard. Beautiful kicking round the corner, and that by Irymple at the moment. It is Ryan. He kicks it forward, or kicks it across the ground, really, to his player. Geez, that's some good footy to Carra. It is for Irymple. Carra at centre half forward. He goes on his left foot. Oh, he gets the player loose. Oh, gee whiz. He was out by himself.
For a long time.
Yep, Toby Scott it is. His opponent was caught in 6s and 7s. I won't say any more than that because his father's sitting beside me.
Poor marking from Ouyen as a whole there. There was lots of actual players got loose when they were manned up, and there's just no sense of following a man anymore. That's a good kick into that breeze.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh, hit the post.
Wow. He basically kicked that for the right-hand point post and it hit the left-hand goal
Almost
post.
outside the right-hand point post. That's actually a pretty well-judged kick, really. To Dean Jardine. Oh,
He got him. Dean Jardine.
That Frosty, our local ex-copper, Frosty.
That's Benny Frost there,
What
mate.
brings him back this week?
One of the pick of the umpires in my regards, or respects, I suppose.
Pengelly. No spoil.
Umpire says throw it in. I think they're all in.
I think Frosty actually got rewarded with a grand final game last time he was here permanently, Steve, didn't he?
I think he umpired the interleague a couple of weeks ago too, so he's
there you go. Yep.
highly regarded in those circles.
And your umpire throws it in. Both ruckmen go at it. Irymple grabs it out of the air. Good little handball around the back. Thrum's got it again. Oh, didn't quite get the kick to where he wanted it. Scoop goes through. Gets a quick handball.
Well done.
Well done
Adam.
to Morris. Yep. Caught behind again. Dean Jardine in front, but I don't think he'll quite lead the race. Morris is trying to get over to help and has done a really good job there. Handballed out wide.
Well done.
Through a Shepherd as well. Dean Jardine gets it, hacks it round the corner. Just inside the boundary line and will be thrown in. in front of the ag tech sign and the fence.
She spent a lot of time over that boundary line there.
Yeah, certainly has. Ball gets thrown in. The two ruckman will go at it again. Smith can't quite body his man out of it.
Oh, well done
by Greg.
Josh
That's
Greg.
a great handball.
The quick hands. Headley, can he kick it? Round the corner.
Summer Hayes,
oh,
too high.
Too high. Surely a free kick. Surely. Yes.
Wishful thinking.
Yes. Well
Is
done. Yep, got one.
Did that come from the central umpire, not the one in the forward arc? Because I thought the forward arc was going for a bounce. Greg,
he's given off to
Greg.
Josh Greg.
Oh, and he's pulled it.
Bloody left footers.
The huddle's been called. Huddle's been yelled by the Irymple players. Set play here. I think they're going to come this way, and they are. They're breaking left. At left of screen. Runs on. Ball gets driven low and high. Oh, Jesus, nearly well done there. Well done by Tommy. Out wide, Rymple's got it. Look for the handball out wide and chipped it out nicely. Scoop should get out of this as long as he can get rid of his man, and he can't. Hacks ball forward. Munro's got it. Going to have to get a quick handball out. Trying to got the handball, but not paid. Play on.
Grabbed by Irymple. They've got it out to the centre half forward line. Garlic it was leading in the race.
That should be holding the ball. Slipped over and pulled it under, and that's been seen.
Oh, yes it is. Will Griggs penalised. Kicked by Garlic. He's kicked it to the full forward line for... Oh, well rove by James Murray. She's kicked it out here. Brody Grace has got it now. On the near back flank, he goes short looking for Joel Grace, but I think the boundary lines beat him here on the near side wing position. Oh, they got that out of trouble, which is good.
Speaking of Graces, they tell me the legend himself might have pulled a hamstring last week, and the Magoos didn't last much after the warm-up.
No, he nearly kicked goal of the year, and 5 seconds later he's finished. So it doesn't matter how good you may have been, it's caught up with him. Father Time has caught him.
Yep, it has. Well, that's a throw. Bit unlucky, but anyway, that is in the rules. Jimmy Gloucester's got it. Going to kick it long. Didn't come off the boot how he wanted. Take work to the front position really well. Well done to Brody Grace. Great work. Gets a kick on it. Well done.
Tommy.
Headley can't quite get it. Oh, Joel Grace gets the handball out. Not quite clean enough. To Summer Hayes, was it? Ball gets hacked out wide. Morris has got to go after this.
Oh, he's missed it.
Just got enough hand on the body.
Yeah.
Oh, that's well done to Morris.
Yeah,
Great stuff. Just
London
enough.
could have got away.
Hello, and he's not very happy about his attention. Ball gets thrown up right on top of him. Only the Irymple player wanted it. Great handball out wide again.
Nice kick too.
Yeah, well read too with that little bit of bruise. Quick bounce. Oh, hit the end of the cricket pitch. And
ball. Well done, Will Greg.
Well done, Greggy.
He was out of position, caught out, and he still showed that second effort and went in and got the tackle. Now being rewarded.
I can almost hear Mum yelling at the screen. She watched the last home game, Steve, and rang up about the commentary and enjoyed some of the old stuff. So she'd have been happy with that.
Yeah, son's playing in the ones today. Brody Grace it is on the far wing side. He goes forward looking for Blake Smith, but it's chopped off there by Cirillo. Cirillo kicks it short and finds Hammond in the back flank. He goes short again. They've got this down pat. No, he hasn't. He's missed his target. And it's grabbed by. Give me some help here. My eyes are no good. Aidan Pengelly, was it?
Too, Aidan, yeah, 26, you're right.
He harassed his opposition player over the boundary line. Well done.
Sometimes that little hand in just to make someone fumble or just not quite take it clean is important as a possession. Sometimes when he stops them getting away.
On days like today, anything's good, I suppose. And it's back over the boundary line. Old Umpy over there will have a sore set of shoulders by the end of the day, the old boundary umpire.
Yep, certainly getting his dollar's worth today. Trying to throw it a mile in and doing a pretty good job too, just quietly. Well picked up, quick handball out to the back of the pack, which Irymple doing beautifully so far this game. They've worked that handball nice. Hurried kicks, he didn't really have much on offer. Oh, good work through there. Scoot does a good job actually getting his hand on that. Goes through, Scoot gets hold of it again. Probably going to get too high a tackle, and has got given the free kick.
Yep, Alexander Morris.
Oh, he's
from the
run
centre of the
straight
ground.
into someone. Oh, lucky to get away with that.
He got well. Nice kick forward, looking for full forward. Tom Headley can't get up in the air. Joel Grace, can he snap it? No, he can't. And it's gone over the boundary line. Yep.
Only out of bounds. Directly in front of Daniel Floyd on the scoreboard. Oh no, it's not. 40's on the left-hand side, in front of the Kangaroo.
They're not completely out of sorts, the Kangas. They're actually, they haven't scored a major yet, but they're going all right.
15 minutes gone in the second quarter. Hasn't been a goal kicked yet, so I can't imagine there'll be much in the way of time on. Been a few boundary balls gone out of bounds, I suppose, but
yeah.
Ball gets thrown back in again. Ruckman go at it. Run by Irymple. Good little handball out again sideways, which Ouyen have to get on top of this, and the ball gets kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, they're good at using that short pass and the short hands.
Oh, the 2 or 3 handballs out of that pack situation, they've been actually really lively with, I reckon, so far. So.
Yeah, we probably have lost a bit of time to ball ins when you see
Yeah, we probably have a little bit. Yeah, this quarter could go for 23 or 4 minutes. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who's actually watching the footy over at Patterson House. You might be nap time over there, Steve. Might have a cup of tea and a scone. They might have gone for a little rest, and they might be still sitting up watching. Whopper Welton might be sitting there watching the game. As a few others.
Oh, Brody Grace. Well,
good work,
nearly
Brody.
well done.
Didn't quite handle it properly. Hacked forward. Well, hit out of bounds by Monaghan in front of the Pengelly plumbing side. Get thrown in front of the Kringle contracting sign. The old Brent Morris and Melissa Morris's sign over the other side there. Get thrown in.
Geister and Hullen go at it. Hullen gets the front position. Oh, well grabbed by Josh Gregg. Comes through the middle on his left foot, looking for Headley again over the back. Oh, yes, Joel Grace has got a clean... Oh, he's whacked her on the boot. Yes.
Got her.
That is delicate footy. Oh, well done. He had a practice run about 5 minutes earlier. That was very well read for a tall kid. He done that well. Well done by the Kangas from that bounce down. Tate Hullen positioned himself well and got the ball forward.
You see kids doing that the whole life, and when there's 3 onwards dribbling through like that, and you think, what a waste of time. But every now and then, a little bit of muscle memory like that, out it comes, and he slotted it straight through the majors.
Josh Gregg rode that really well.
Yeah, good.
Clean hands. And with this win, the man over the back got the advantage.
Ball gets thrown up again. Hullen gets a good tap forward. Oh, Greg couldn't quite get it. Well done there by Mead, was it? Trying to pick it up and can't quite get it.
Job Mead, it might have been. You're right.
It was Job, yeah. Wind's starting to get fairly blustery. Coming in from left of screen, actually.
Oh, well done, Tate Hullen.
Oh, quick handball again.
Oh, good footy.
Hacked up in the air. Touch play on's a call with the umpire. Everyone tried to mark it. Smith's got it. Handball out wide. Hacks around the corner with an inside out banana kick. Couldn't quite carry by James Morris.
Gee, all the plays with the Kangas at the moment.
1 goal, 3-9 points to 3-4-22 to Irymple.
They can snag one more here, or before half time they'd be, well, wouldn't be displeased. Put it that way. The beautiful kick in by Irymple, punched over the line by Jace Monaghan.
Who's playing a pretty good game so far, Jace?
Very dour defender at the best of times.
Ball gets thrown in. Oh, umpire's just carrying that win nicely. Good tackle. Oh, good fend off.
Hey.
Runs out of the pack and looks good handball. The no look handball. Very impressive me there.
Look at that.
2 handballs, plenty of runners from Irymple, and gets kicked out and forward, out in front of the player, which
Briganti,
sure
I think.
it was supposed to be like that, but
Well
good
done.
pressure from Tommy. Oh, and the ball gets hacked over the back.
Oh, God.
Well roved, and he's kicked a nice goal, I believe.
Yeah.
Well done.
You can't let that thrum off the off the chain.
Pretty bloody handy. So you have a look at the movers and shakers there, me and then Thrum. Yeah, pretty impressive them two.
Yeah. They might have some injured stars, but they've still got enough cattle out there to do that sort of work. That was very well run through the centre of the ground. The Kangas need to put a stop to that.
Almost a training exercise, wasn't it, Steve? And they just ran it at will then.
Yeah.
Ball will get thrown up once more in the centre. Allen goes at it, loses this one. Good tap. We'll get another quick hurried kick out there.
Cara it is. Cara grabs it cleanly, slaps it on his left boot to Briganti. Gee, he's a bit of a handful, isn't he?
Yep, he certainly is.
He moves around. He's not over tall, but he, yep. Tom Wisniewski's got his hands full there. He's going to have a shot from, 15 metres out, directly straight into the wind, so that might help him.
It'll swing around a little bit, I reckon, on him, though, just the same. He'll have to be pretty accurate.
Oh, he stabbed at her.
Oh,
he's missed her. There you go. That's how...
I don't think there's such a thing as an easy goal today, Steve. I don't know where you're standing on this ground. It's going to be hard to kick goals.
Yeah, even with the wind, I think. Although Joel Grace made it look pretty easy before. But
he didn't use any wind, though, did he? He scoops, he roofs it all the way down, an uncontested mark.
Anderson.
Ooh.
Oh, miskicked her.
No one knowing that was 15, but anyway, not sure that one was either. Play on, Grace has got a tackle. And he's tried to defend him off, but not going to be paid. And it'll be a throw up right in front of the tuck shop. Frosty throws it up.
Well done.
Well done to
Jeez, he's
Grace. Couldn't
him
quite
well.
get it. Oh, well done there. Irymple worked it out with a handball again. Gloucester's going to get to the box seat of this one. And, bounces just a little bit crooked, but he tackles his man nicely. Munro gets his man, pulls him down. Could have been being a free kick, but not to be paid. Goes up in the air. Get under that, boys, if you can. Irymple got the box seat. The numbers. Good tackle and should be penalised. It's a throw. Goes in after it again.
3 good tackles there by the Kangas.
One arm pinned. I'm not sure how he got a handball out of that, but anyway, the ball will get thrown up. Right at the centre half forward position for Irymple. Grace has got it. Couldn't quite get a kick. Oh, it's just an up and under. No one's really got... Oh, good hands there.
Me.
And Me has got it and has missed it. Whew.
There's a let off.
Wouldn't expect that very often. I mean, just to play just in his road just a little bit.
The kick in by Wisniewski finds Morrish. Alex Morrish. Far back pocket. Elects to go long. Looking for Josh Gregg in the middle. It's punched away from him. Tate Hullen grabs it cleanly and the monster hand pass to Ryan Mudge, but he's tackled.
That's
James
right.
Morrish back over the top. Simon Brown fumbles it. Grabbed by... Who was that? Help me out.
Oh.
Simon Brown
Brown
again.
on the bottom, yeah.
Yep. Well done. It's held up. The ball up on the far wing side here at Blackburn Park. Humpy says, I balls that up, I'll have another go. And the players, no arguments. I think they're all waiting for that siren, I've got a feeling.
23 minutes. There was a fair few out of bounds and now a few goals at the finish.
Tate
Greg got
Hullen
it.
doing a really good job in the ruck. Oh,
Done
another
for
free
throw,
kick.
I think.
Yep. Oh, it's Nick Mee who's really come into the play in this last 10 minutes. That's what he's always does. As those bursts through the centre now, Irymple kicks it forward, looking for full forward grab by Ryan. Spun around there. Briganti it is again, and he goes short and finds, I think it is Ryan for Irymple. Yep, he plays onto his left boot, has a shot at goal, but the wind grabs it. Oh, and it's going to fall into the hands of, you guessed it, Nick Mee. He plays on straight away and missed by Baines. So he probably should have went back and had a shot.
Well, I mean, the scoreboard a little bit different here, Stephen. I reckon the boys might have missed one, but I could be wrong.
Alex Morrish, the big kick, but nearly marked by Irymple. Over the top, Tom Headley can't get hold of it. Irymple pass it around. Oh, back to Nick Mee again at the 50. He comes across. Beautiful kick. Oh, geez, the wind's grabbed it and taken it backwards. Oh, come on.
No, it's bounced.
No one knows what's going on.
Oh, you can't be penalised for that.
Wow. What do you call all that?
I think the ball did bounce just before he marked it, but there's no prior opportunity whatsoever to get rid of that.
Yeah, but he was the only... Can't you sit on the ball if no one's touching you, or not?
Yeah, well, you can.
You could hatch
but
it for a month.
But there's zero prior opportunity anyway. He had no chance of getting rid of it once he got grabbed. At the finish, anyway.
Well, a thrum it is, I think. He's going to have a shot for goal after the siren from about 30 metres out, pretty much directly in front, into the wind.
Left footer.
And he gives her enough angle. She's home.
Yeah.
Gee, she nearly blew backwards, actually. He's happy. That puts a bit of breathing space into the game.
That takes Irymple to 5 goals 7 to Ouyen United 1 goal 3. Unless I've got it wrong, the scoreboard does say 4 goals 6. So, anyway, I think they've missed a couple. The boys might be on the early sherbets over there, Stephen.
There's no doubt they'll be on the sherbets. I have no doubt whatsoever.
Didn't Nick Mee take that game by the scruff of the neck in the last 6, 7, 8 minutes there?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
He's been able to do that for a very long time.
Yep, and Shrum's been good as well throughout the game. You take the last 5 minutes of both quarters out, United have been pretty bloody handy, Steve, but 4 minutes of football over 2 quarters has put them under the pump, and unfortunately, the score reads, I'll go off my score, just because I can, 1 goal 3 to 5 goals 7. So, United going to have to regroup and come back after half-time, have another crack.
Yeah.
I reckon they missed the Nick Mee point. Back here for the third quarter here at Blackburn Park, Ouyen versus Irymple. We've got change in commentary. We've got Mr. Vine in sitting beside me now. And before we get on to the third quarter, we will, I suppose, get our filming footy who's looking after us with the streaming today, and the stats are started by Powerfish, and I will apologise to filming footy for my late start of that particular bit. Good luck.
Irymple get the clearance, comes out to Thrum, Mead pressures him off it, Wandon comes in, can't gather, Pengelly goes, Morris goes in hard for Ouyen, still bumbling around, Wandon to Thrum, out to Baines, finds Nando, he handballs back and they work it out nicely. Wandon kicks it down the line, Mead's the target, Morris comes in front and intercepts beautifully. Kick into a slight
breeze. It hasn't stopped.
Kicking into a slight breeze, and anyway, comes out to Thrum. He's got a teammate out wide. Mensch it is, finds Cara. He's going to have a shot from 45. And he comes around with a breeze nicely. Oh. Great goal there by Irymple. They were able to find space on the fat side. And Cara's execution with the shot on goal was superb there, Spot.
Yeah, very good execution. Very good execution. Good footy. Irymple is certainly showing good handball out the back of packs and using the ball very well. We've got shout outs up to Coff Harbour. Our coverage goes a long way here, Mr. Vine. We've got Deke sitting up at Coffs Harbour, sitting there having a red wine, no doubt. Good weather up there, having a bit of a watch of today's game. Karen Grigg gave me a phone call last week. The ball gets thrown up again. Smith gets a big punch forward, looking for the centre half forward, only as far as Brady Grace runs past it, can't quite get it. Morris chases his man. Irymple are just using the footy as a bit of a training exercise out wide here. Gets hacked out wide. Oh, well done there. He's on the left foot. Chips it forward. Ball bounces just in front. Scoop will wrap this bloke up and does. How do you get rid of that football? How do you get rid of that football? Should be pinged. And isn't. Ethan showing up. Bloody pushing blokes around. Never thrown a punch in his life. Get a hiding probably, but anyway. Frosty throws up. That's his second shock and throw up for the day. Frosty, you better watch the bloody videos. Good handball out there as far as Nick Mee. Geez, that's a fairly handy looking kick. It's just behind the stick for one behind, which will take Irymple to 6 goals 8. So Ouyen United 1 goal 3.
Well, that might have gone a little bit left to right, that breeze, but he must have kicked it pretty well for it to stay pretty straight and miss to the near side. Headley kicks out for Ouyen in front of Joel Grace. And it just harmlessly goes out of bounds. It's a tough old slog out there, that breeze coming from right to left on screen. I think he might have made exit out of the square, so as long as you get out of the square, you can bounce out of bounds, and the ball's gone underneath the ute, so there'll be a little bit of time on. The boundary umpire is not allowed to leave the playing surface, so I think it might be Josh Moritz has gone out and fetched it. Tough slog for the boundary umpire on the
been throwing him pretty good though. He's been throwing him with a bit of breeze. Well done.
Holland gets it down to Gray, snaps on his right boot. Wandon's underneath it for Irymple, but Morris almost takes him up. Moritz comes out of traffic, handballs in front. Holland goes in hard. Baines tries to get, he's driven into the ground by Morris. Adam Morris tries to get a kick out. The ball's just bobbling around. Thrum and Mead. And there'll be a ball up.
Yeah, you mentioned Deeks up there at Coffs Harbour. Karen Grigg from in Melbourne there last week gave me a call after that, and I believe someone over in Broome, Jasper Bryony, might be watching over there live in Broome as well. So we've got a fair coverage here, Mr. Vine.
Yeah, one of Karen's young blokes, Will Grigg, playing his first senior game for the year today. Irymple take the intercept. Mead's presenting, but he's ignored. The ball goes longer than that. Goes to Thips, almost reads it nicely. Geitz are out the back, he's going to do a banana, and a bit skinny. The wind's taken the ball out the back. Be nearly onto the highway.
I'd say if they want to come out of Patterson House, they'd almost get a touch there. Yeah, Tommy Greg, the other son, actually cleaned up the A-grade championship at golf last week at Ouyen. So well done to him. Got Greg's Electrical coming up in a couple of weeks' time, as well as the Northwest Egg Anti-Cancer. Bit of a plug there for the golf club. Good little chip out wide as far as Headley. Headley kicks it long down the line, looking for Morrish and looking for...
Morrish again.
Yeah, Morrish. Goes out wide. Well done
left
by Tom.
Gets it to a danger spot. Geitzer. Held up by Headley.
Shouldn't have been able to
the
get that
handball
handball.
out. It's another handball. And Thrum misses.
Oh, misses. That is a bad miss. They shouldn't be missing that. Joe, the cameraman, making special comments from the floor.
Geitz has been a much improved player for Irymple this year, and he's taken on the extra responsibility in the ruck, and he's been a point of difference for them. Morris finds Headley again. He finds Jace Monaghan on the flank. He's got Sherry down the line. Irymple gather and see it over the boundary. Irymple 6-10-46, leading Ouyen 1 goal, 6 minutes into the third quarter.
Ball gets thrown in. Tate goes into the ruck and can't quite get a clean touch. Burrowing through was Jardine, but couldn't quite get it as well. Monaghan tries to get it, couldn't get it, and Josh Gregg will see it over the boundary line right in front of the elders sign, and it'll be thrown in. Half side flank. Ouyen United working hard into the breeze, but not quite gaining the ground they need. The boundary umpire throws it in, goes a little bit sideways. Advantage on Irymple. Well done again. Irymple are standing out the back of the pack for the handballs, which have done the whole game. Good tackle there by Tate Hullen. Scoop's got it. Wheels around the right foot, kicks it low and hard. Looking for Summerhays. Gets a good clean pick up. Couldn't quite get the handball to where he wanted. Good hands again out from Irymple. Great smother by Grace. Oh, beautiful little sideways step. And the ball gets hacked forward. Only as far as Smith. Can't quite get it. Ball gets hacked out wide. As far as Irymple, I'm watching a player that's been hurt for Irymple behind the play. Ball gets hacked out wide. Tommy, well done. He's going to run into trouble there, and he has. Gets a handball, doesn't quite get the handball, and we penalised for holding the ball.
Yeah, had Morris to give to the first Opton, and Wandon's the player off down behind the play. And he's tried to hold on for that for a bit too long, Tom Wisniewski, and
Frost's not going to have any of that.
Braden Phipps will have a shot from about 30-ish out. And Zach Wandon is hobbling for Irymple. So, Braden Phipps will have to aim it pretty much at the left goal post, and the breeze should bring it through the middle quite nicely. Oh, he hung it out to the wrong side. It was never going to come back from there, and the ball's ended up near the cricket nets.
Once again, if they're over in Patterson House, I could reach out the window there and nearly get a possession. Whoopo, if you're quick enough, you'll get it.
Thankfully for the senior players, I suppose, as time on, whereas in the reserves, it's a nice little tactic to let the ball wander out the back if you didn't want to rack up a score against into the wind.
I've actually seen them at Sea Lake kick a ball through the points to make sure it goes out the back where no one can get it. Waste about 5 or 10 minutes when the wind was howling, so a bit of a tactic.
Headley.
Oh, smothered. Ball gets handball backwards. Sells him a dummy, sells him a second dummy. Third, kicks it inboard, only as far as Jardine's a good grab. And he's managed to get it. We've got Mr. O'Callaghan has come back into the commentary box for special comments.
Oh, not really.
Hullen's the target, but I think the ball's going to go well and truly out of bounds.
Steve's assumed the position. Opened up a frothy. Chipped inboard. Only as far as Grace. Throws his body into the back of the opponent. Can't quite make the tackle. Good clean set of heels. Hacked in a centre forward only as far as Greg, was it? Can't quite tackle him. No, it was Pengelly actually. The ball gets handballed out wide again. Unro tries to corral him and can't. Good wide kick into position. Can't quite make the kick. Grace just covers him beautifully, gets it, gets tackled to the ground, and will be not penalised. There's no prior opportunity.
Yeah, Hammond would have been disappointed he didn't take that mark, but it was a great kick out there. Found him in space. Hullen gets it down. She plays around this ball, comes out to Mensch. Banana and finds Garlic leading out of the square. There's 3 Kangas there, but Garlic reacted quicker. And he'll have a shot from 15 metres out directly in front. And this would give Irymple a 44-point lead.
Lovely conditions here at Blackburn Park. Blowing its guts out. Oh, low and hard. I think he's kicked it though.
He has.
So he rolled
it through, and it's on the top of a ute. But the great play by Irymple, and Liam Garlic, a quality forward, and just reacted quicker to the banana out of the pack spot.
Yeah, he certainly did. Tough in these windy conditions. Good quality football is always right at the top in these conditions, and unfortunately for Ouyen, that wasn't us.
So that's a couple of goals.
I'd send a cheerio out to the banged up and injured people that are sitting at home watching the coverage today, Steve. There's a certain local who's been involved in netball a fair bit throughout her life, and she's banged up with a broken back almost, laying in hospital after a week's in. Yeah, it might be my wife.
Sounds like you're on the grease, mate.
No, she wasn't very happy about mentioning her that she's laid up and out of action, but anyway, that's exactly what's happened. Ball gets thrown up. Oh, good tap over the back of the head there, very creative scoop. Can't quite lay the tackle. Front position to Irymple, could have been a push in the back, it wasn't paid. Good quick handball out wide as it used to do quite regularly. Box seat should be Morris here if it bounces. Only as far as Morris, I think. Ball too high.
He's
been done bowling the ball. Wow.
Quick play on by Phipps to Frum. Brown comes in with the Sporish.
Joe Mead, is it?
Phipps follows up.
Oh, he has too. Joe Mead has done his knee in the background with that last contest. Oh, that's a 4 or 5 week tackle there.
Mead's had a history of knee injuries.
No, it's done.
And with his reaction, it seems like that might have been another one.
Barker's already done his quad. He's finished.
The ball's bumbling out. Brody Grace gathers, finds Wisniewski, just throws it on the boot. The ball's sitting in the air. Grace falls forward to him. Mead crumbs. Gets out of the tackle, comes back out to Wandon. He kicks it out to the far side, and he's got Baines with the sit, who takes the mark. He looks like he's going to try and take the shot.
Good kick from there. I know it's wind, but Jesus, it'd be a very good kick to kick it from there.
You'd have to aim at a fair portion out to the left, and hopefully the breeze will come through. There's a nice little bit of a southerly with this westerly. He's given it a fair old ride. Falls just short. Good call spot.
Always going to be short.
Yeah.
More of a cost
Todd Barker's done a quad, so that's 2. You'd say Joe Mead's not going to come back on, looking at the way he was fairly despondent, wasn't he?
No, he was. He's done 2, I'd say. Yep, the ball's been chipped out wide as far as Headley, I believe, is it?
Yep, he and Morris have combined a fair bit today, and finds Grace. Brody Grace is finding some form here.
Probably the best game I've seen him play, I believe. Yep.
And that's building on it. His last game being his best game for the Kangas. Greg chips it, finds Monaghan leading.
Got rid of the pink boots at half time by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick up there, Eagle Eye Steve. Monaghan just runs. He's a run good kick at the best of times and finds Geitzer.
I don't think windy conditions make shit kickers any better, I can assure you. They generally get worse, so I can speak from experience there. Yeah, no, I know, it's the worst kick going around. Gloucester, the great mark behind the centre half back, chips it out wide as far as Greg. Greg chips it wide to Grace. Good little kick on the left. Grace has got it now.
Not much running in front of the ball for Owen. It's sort of on those windy days. It's easier to be the crummer than the target, but Hullen's made his own, and even with a little bit of an ear whack there. He's got Morris short, but he's looking to go long. He puts in Summerhays. He's going to have a job to do. Summerhays is a small man, but it comes to ground. Well crumbed up there by Phelan. The chip kick out, and it well used. Yeah, I think it's Mensch taking the mark on the back flank for Irymple. Plenty of voice there for Irymple, trying to sort out who it goes to, and it goes to the top of Wandon. Summerhays in pursuit, but they've got numbers there, Irymple. But Summerhays making them work for it. Clean pair of feet there for Irymple, and it comes out in front of Toby Scott, who's been, like Geitzer, an important young player coming through, and he picks out the dangerous kick inboard and nails it. Comes back to Phelan. He takes a bounce. He tries to chip it back and finds Pezzaniti. He's played on.
Questioning why they're playing on that side of the ground instead of coming this side, which should be the easiest side to score.
Kicks it long. Headley's down the line for Ouyen. Can't quite gather the mark, and it's crowned by Thipps, who throws it on the right, but misses to the near side. Morris is going to take the kick in for Ouyen as Holland and James Morris come off the bench. Come onto the bench, sorry. Chip kick, finds Simon Brown in the pocket. He's got Will Grigg short, finds him. There's a few numbers out this side for Ouyen if they choose to go this way, but Will Grigg straight down the line. Josh Gregg gets the spoil in. Summerhays goes after it, and Baines for Irymple sets it over the line.
Ball will get thrown in. Over in front of the Ouyen tyre service sign. Roll on a fresh rubber at Simon Jardines there. Ball gets thrown in. Ruckman can't quite get it. Scoops read it beautifully. Campbell over the top. The Grace will be under the pump. Grabs it cleanly. Hacks it round the corner. Goes up and under. Umpire gets in the road. Good Shepherd. And Irymple marked it beautifully. Judged it nice and chipped out wide. As far as me.
Great kick by Jackson.
He generally doesn't waste it. Generally low and hard from me. And this is no exception. Beautiful kick into space. Well done. Headley Parker with the spoil. Can't quite get it. Oh, they've been chipped out wide and found a bit of space out wide.
Well done there by the Irymple winger. Maintained his width, and it can be hard to do. You can get sucked in onto the wing, but Connor Mensch is an experienced campaigner, and yeah, he's been sensational this quarter.
There's an interesting smell wafting into the commentary box at the moment. Is it the sale yards or is it bloody...
Could well be the sale yards.
Money, mate.
Mensch, he's missed to the far side and kicked it out of bounds on the full. And Tommy Headley will get another kick. He's had a fair bit of this quarter.
Kicking in, which will be a fairly tough kick because he's nearly got to come this side. And it's under the pump. Yeah, well marked.
Zach Wandon's recovered pretty nicely from his little hobble early in this quarter.
He'll have a shot right in front of the Billy Buff scoreboard. It'll be a good kick from there, but...
Yeah, the wind will be coming right behind him, so if he kicks it nicely, the wind should help keep it straight, just like a nice drive on a fairway spot.
No such thing.
He kicks it, just misses to the near side.
No such thing as a nice kick, hit up the fairway, Mr. Vine. Not in my career, anyway. Scoop, little chip. Good kick. As far as Dino Jardine, he's got it. Handball back to Headley. Headley got it. Kicks it long. Oh, get under that and play fair, everyone says. Good handball into the middle of Dorno, into a bit of traffic. Probably not ideal. Good handball to release out wide again from Irymple. Chips it as far as Morris has got it. Morris is looking. There's not a lot of easy, good options, so you just have to drive it long and along the line into that breeze, which is tough. Pengelly goes up. No, it's not.
Ryan Mudge, and he's taking the mark.
Yep, well done, Mudgy.
He's possibly the smallest player on the ground, but he's full of heart, Mudgy. When he's going for the ball, he goes really hard. He sends it inside 50. Monaghan and Adam Pengelly at the 4, but Zach Wandon comes in and takes intercept mark. And he's got Thrum on this side. He finds it to Mensch, who must have switched wings. He just knows how to find space. Scott, trips up, still handballs it forward. Will Grigg gathers, gets it to Brown. He handballs in front of Wisniewski. Throws on the right boot, and it's all Irymple. They can raffle it, Brodie Jackson.
Well done,
takes them up.
Greg. Then he peeled off his man with a perfect bit of timing to actually intercept that ball. So well done, Greggy.
Jack cooks it in front of Thrum. Greg comes from behind, spalls it forward, nearly lands on his back. Gathers, handballs to Grace, who gets onto his right boot. He takes it, bounce. He's streaming through inside 50. And I don't think he realised his range in those conditions. That wind is pretty stiff. And well intercepted by Billy Phelan, I think. And he finds Cara on the wing.
Been a good couple of minutes there from Ouyen. I've seen some good turnovers and some good footy, which is good. And they just need to capitalise and kick some goals. Irymple's kicked the ball in nicely there. Chips around the corner. Looking for me, was it? The push in the back. Yeah, he's been done for pushing the back, and play on's the call. Good hands over the top. This should be a certain goal, you would think, and he has kicked it.
I didn't hear the play on.
So, Cade Baines has snapped the goal.
That'll take Irymple to 8 goals, 14, 62. Ouyen United 1 goal, 3, 9 points.
They're probably taking a few more opportunities this quarter, Irymple, and it makes a difference when you're kicking goals. So 53-point margin, and they're making the most of the win this quarter. 21 minutes gone into the third quarter.
Joe, the cameraman's been quiet. He hasn't had much to say for the last 10 minutes. So it's obviously starting to get a bit beyond the pile. Ball will get bounced. No, won't get thrown up. Tate Hullen can't quite get a good little hack down forward. Oh, he's held the man. It's probably there, that kick. Actually, this will be the best umpiring performance I've seen for the year from these three blokes. They've been pretty good today.
There you go. You won't hear that again, Nick.
Don't worry. I normally belt hell out of umpires, but I actually reckon they've been pretty good so far today.
Thrum's got a problem here because he's left footer and his left shoe's fallen off, but he's just going to kick it just with a sock, and he's given it a fair roost, and he's gone over the top of Nando Cirillo and out of bounds in front of the scoreboard.
It hurt that. Might have broken a toe.
So I'll be interested to see what Ouyen do, because Mead was the tagger on Thrum, but obviously if Mead's injured, they'll be one to the current list of 10 or 15 injuries currently at Ouyen United. She's more of a hospital ward than a football team at times. And we have Geitzer and Hulland.
So Simon Brown's on Thrum.
Falls to me. He gets the handball out. Goes to the pocket. Goes past a few Ouyen players. Sherry gathers. He goes back into traffic. Can't quite get a clean handball out. And it's holding the ball. Mee's got it in the pocket. He thought about quick chip inside, but
they've been pretty touchy on the holding ball today, but they've been bloody consistent, which is all you can ask for.
It's a day when you want to hang on to it a bit longer.
Mee on the left foot. He gets the wrong side of it, and it's brought over the boundary line by Summer Hayes.
Well, under Summer Hayes there, hacked it in front of the Billy Buff scoreboard. Boundary umpire will throw it in. She's waiting for a couple of ruckmen to get there.
Hullen and Geitzer are there. Hullen gets it down over the top of Morris. Thrum on the left, and he misses everything.
Good combination, goal umpire, boundary umpire there. The boundary umpire didn't quite know which side of the post, and the goal umpire stepped in. Well done.
Brown.
You chip it long. Looking for who? Greg, I think, will be the option. No, it's not. It's gone to Dean Jardine. Oh, Simo's got it again. He's run his 10 just comfortably. Goes for Paddy Sherry in the air. Can't quite take the mark. Pengelly can't quite go through with clean hands either. And Sherry goes in after it. And there'll be a ball up almost in the centre circle. 1 goal, 3 to 8 goals, 14.
Hullen
gets up high but can't quite get hold of it. Sherry goes to tackle his opponent, puts him to the ground. The umpire says he'll have it and throw it up once again.
Hullen brings it down. Mudge gets a good crumb, handballs it to Grace, handballs it to his namesake in Joel Grace. He handballs it forward to Morris. He gathers, gets it to Greg, wants to go to his left, kicks it in front, and that's just experienced by Wandon, knows that the ball's generally going to go to the windy side, and he was there, and Smith, the inexperienced forward, was on the wrong side, and here they come out with Baines. Finds Scott on the wing. He's going to keep on running. Tries to get back to the inside. Finds Nando Cirillo. He quickly handballs off to Baines. He's kept running forward. Kicks it down in front of Geitzer. He's got Munro for company. And Munro gathers and goes. He's got Paddy Sherry, but the ball's going to sit up. Nando Cirillo comes in, nicely intercepts. Goes out for Archer Hammond. Has a pot shot from 50. Off a step, and he's got it.
No,
Great goal by Archer
goal.
Hammond. Morris would have claimed he touched it all the time. I thought it was James Morris on the line. It was James Morris on the line. And
No, James thought he touched it, but, well, he said he touched it. Whether he thought he touched it's another story.
But great work rate from Cade Baines to have the rebound 50 and then be able to get the handball receive and kick it forward. And great goal by Archer Hammond.
Tough kick from Munro. Just stuck it up in the air and put Paddy Sherry under all sorts of pressure. And
Bad. You've been a harsh critic there.
ball gets thrown up. Two ruckman go at it. No one wins it in particular. Grace goes out wide. Throws a tackle in. Can't quite get it. Mee gets it once again. Getting plenty of the footy after a slow start to the first quarter. He's certainly starting to find his legs and insert a bit of a presence in this game.
So he must think there's a fair bit of Saville in this because he looks like he's going to take a shot.
Though.
He gets under it. He's going to let the wind have a chance anyway. Goes deep. And it falls into the lap of Geitzer, who kicks it into the service station. Well read by Geitzer. It was a 2-on-1 and he read it best. And Irymple just finding a little bit too easy at the moment.
Oh, no. All I can say is no.
No. 1 goal 3 to 10 goals 14. This quarter's gone for 25, nearly 26 minutes now.
It's 26 minutes too long at the minute.
So
If you've got a spare couple of minutes, can you jog down from Patterson House, mate, and just stand at the back of the goals to give it to these band jump ballers? They're not allowed to go off the ground, so they're relying on spectators, and we need someone a bit sprightly.
I think they've run out to the back of the truck and the bus down there to find the ball.
It's actually gone over the highway, that one has.
Yeah. Throwing back over the fence. Kyle O'Brien getting his 50th touch of the day. Played a pretty good game in the under-16s. And here we go. The ball's finally back in the circuit.
Well. 3 holes in the ground. The wind does look like it's slowing down a little bit. It'll be down to about 60 or 70 k's an hour, I'd say. Ball gets thrown up again. Hullen, good tap down. Not to anyone in particular. Grace, good tackle. Swung him round twice. Can't quite get it. Well done to Morris. Stood in the road of that and smothered it. Well done again to Morris, was it, that tackled it? Hullen, that's holding the ball. And that is the end of the third quarter.
A sensational quarter by Irymple. I can't remember exactly what the half-time score was, but they've kicked the bag this quarter, and Ouyen possibly would only had 4 or 5 inside 50s. It was a tough old slog into the breeze. So Irymple, 10 goals, 14-74, leading Ouyen 1 goal, 3-9 by 65 points.
Certainly, United are going to have a bit of a crack in this last quarter to save a little bit of face. I think 9 goals or they'd have to kick 11 goals to actually win. Big ask, if not impossible. But they need to show a bit of spirit, Steve, and maybe outscore Irymple in this last quarter would be their goal, would it? At 3/4 time?
Yeah, no doubt. If you go back to the first quarter and even the first half of the second quarter, it was pretty competitive. So if they can get back to that, they'll save some face, and they need to.
They had plenty of times in that quarter where I thought they moved the ball okay into the breeze too. So it's just a matter of actually, taking the game by the scruff and having a bit of a crack in this last quarter.
And it's just about using the ball well, and that's what Irymple are doing.
I'm not, no.
I'll tell you what, Brody Grace is really picking it up a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, Brody Grace's best game for my mind, Steve, so far. Been pretty impressive, I thought.
That's what I told his father there on Thursday night. He said every week he's got better.
We're just about to start the last quarter here at Blackburn Park.
Irymple dominated the third, so Ouyen have got a slight breeze advantage this quarter, so they'll be wanting to make the most of it.
Slight breeze advantage.
You got to. The breeze isn't slight, but the advantage might be depending on how they use it.
There was half a dozen dogs blew past here before, and they still have their chains on them.
Oh yeah.
Oldham gets it down. Handball goes at the front. He tries to sock it forward, and he gets over the top of it. And Irymple try and barge it forward, but they're held up. Holland hits hard, gets it forward, but only as far as Jackson, who flicks it up with the back of the heel, but couldn't quite go. The handball comes out to Wandon, who just knows where to be. He tries a lace out to kick the thrum, and it does work. Right in the middle of the ground. Thrum turns onto his left, kicks from the cricket pitch, goes the top of Pengali, comes down to the front, high tackle, and is paid. Josh Moritz, he's been in and under all day for Irymple. They run around to his right, in front of Phipps. Good spoil by Grigg, and it comes out to... No, looked like a bit of body work, but the umpire's seen it differently, and Josh Gregg doesn't know which player to give it to. It's a free kick to Tulloch. Or Tulloch, sorry.
I didn't see that.
It kicks out in front. Hullen spoils. Falls out the front of Oldham. Handballs to Summer Hayes. He snaps it on his right boot, and the ball's just going to go. The wind, look at it go.
Be deliberate in the AFL, that. Joe, the cameraman's got a bit to say up here. He should be coaching. He'll be down the box, I think, instead of doing the thing. He's irated. Ball gets thrown in. Two ruckmen go at it again. Irymple in the box seat. Ball hits the ground. Brody can't quite get it. Punched again. Oh, well done. Just seen it through that traffic. Oh, well done again. Good tackle by Grigg, is it?
Great couple defensive efforts there by Grigg. First to spoil and then to wrap up Phipps, who's had a fair bit of an impact today for Irymple. He's likened the conditions. A lot of work to do for a small forward. Greg gets it to Morris. Takes a little while to gather it. Comes out to Joel Grace. He can't gather cleanly either. Josh Gregg, he's wrapped up in the tackle, and the umpire will have it.
Even Sam Mead not being up forward sort of lose that little bit of a focal point and a little bit of pace. And anyway, the ball Greg goes in hard after again, gets tackled once again. No chance of getting rid of that. His arms get pinned straight away.
Just got to apologise to Brigani. I've got an old team sheet in front of me. It says 35 Phipps, and
I reckon you've been giving that to him the whole game, haven't you?
I've only commented up. And it comes out. Greg's wrapped up. I need to make sure
I get... Mr. Vine, I'll give you the official one. I gave one to Steve earlier, didn't give one to you, I'm sorry. I thought you would have been all over that as the professional commentator that you are.
Holland gets wrapped up, and so does Frum. He throws a nice little jab into the stomach of Joel Grace there. Holland and Oldham sport into each other, pushing it back on Morris, not paid. Comes out to Moritz, and he's tackled hard into the ground and holding the ball.
That's 3 weeks in the AFL.
Yeah, Moritz is holding over the ball. He's got to give it.
I'm actually glad we're not going down that road the same as the AFL is. It's almost ruining the game.
Morris kicks it long forward. Monaghan!
Oh, beautiful.
He was just able to get Riley Ward out of position. And in the reserves this year, goal kicking hasn't been Jace Monaghan's forte, but with the bowl tonight, I'm pretty sure he'd want to get his name in the newspaper.
I reckon he'll slot this. I reckon he'll slot it. There you go.
No, he's not a bad kick.
The snake, I reckon will slot this. Derry will be giving it to him if he doesn't. Oh, nice little chip under. He didn't even look like missing that.
Easy as you like.
Great.
That's what they needed.
Good goal to Monaghan. That's only in second. And it gives the supporters something to be appreciative of anyway, Spot.
Yeah, no, it's certainly, well, first blood day in. They need to kick 2 or 3 more and they'd be happy with their last quarter.
Ball rolling tonight, mate. The ball. From Jace's point of view.
I could see Jace Monaghan reliving that goal later on tonight at about 2 o'clock in the morning when the ball closes. Yep. Good luck to Ouyen United with their formal ball. Always a good show up the community centre tonight. It shouldn't be cold up there much.
Not at all. We know win.
Make sure you bring a jacket for the walk home.
Can't wait for that. I'll be laying in bed all night listening to music thump, thump, thump through the walls. It's pretty close to my joint. Tate can't quite get it. Comes in as far as Scoop. He gets tackled in the air. It'll be 3 weeks or 4 weeks in the AFL.
Oh, that is...
I'm not sure where the prior of attorney was. He actually marked that in the air, was tackled before he hit the ground and been done for no prior.
Carey kicks it long inside 50. Geitzer can't quite hold it. Good crumb by Briganti. The ball comes to the ground. Will Grigg handballs up. Comes out to Morris. He kicks it long. He's got Wisniewski underneath it and takes the mark. Well defended by Ouyen there.
Got his shoulder strap now, Wisniewski.
Yeah, he had that strap last week. He's kicked it down the line. Morris coming in from the side. And great strong mark there by Brodie Ryan.
No, that's Wade. You missed your lines, mate. You do.
Keenan Wade kicks it out wide, Wandon.
Right in front of the rolled on rubber sign from Ouyen Tyre Service. Rolled on new rubber.
Nice kick.
Oh, that's actually a good mark. No, he didn't quite get it. Dino Jardine with a good spoil in there, I'd say, at the finish. Munro out position. Could have been nearly done for holding the man and isn't.
I'm telling you, he's a good defender. He's got more going in than his father ever had.
That's not saying much though, Steve. Ball gets thrown in front of the Penelec sign. Over in front of the BMX track. Helen goes at it. Gets hacked down as far as Ouyen, but no one can get it cleanly. They go in after it. Oh, Scoop's been tackled without the ball, but will not get the free kick. The ball will get thrown up in front of the Ouyen mix sign. Oh, tell him that's a shepherd almost out of the ruck. Yeah. She's not allowed to do that.
The umpire gives a free kick to Greg.
One hacks it out wide as far as... I say hacks, but a beautiful kick out as far as Brown. It's just a... Yeah, this is the right side of the ground to be. Oh, Tommy couldn't quite get that and lost his feet. Oh, well done to Gloucester. It's been kicked around the corner and has found Irymple fellow who chips it forward. Oh, that's a great kick. That's a great kick. Bengali just lost touch of his man there, and very quality kick there to full forward and weighted beautifully, and will give Irymple a good opportunity to slot a goal by Ryan, who got given the previous kick but didn't actually have the previous kick and has kicked the 11th goal for Irymple.
And by the looks of it, it might be his first game, because everyone from full back to full forward has come down and celebrated with him, and you've got to celebrate those moments. And when you're up by the length at Irymple are, even more so.
Actually, there's not one player that hasn't got to him. The entire team has got to him, and give him a pat on the back. Now, Irymple... And he's been dragged for it too, has he? He's been watching too much AFL.
No, he might just come to this swing. Just come to this swing.
Pretty impressive for the entire team actually to get around him like that. Like they're well and truly up deep into the last quarter, and they're still made the effort to get around their teammate for their first goal. So pretty impressive.
Speaks volumes, right?
Yep, it does. That's why they're up on top and going good.
Carra gathers on the wing. Great chase by Greg. Carra gets it forward. Garlic overruns it. Adam Morris in shoot for Ouyen. Can't get a legal quick kick away, but the umpire says play on. Kick down the line by Sherry. Great attack by Mudge, but it's cleaned up quickly by Baines. The outside dinky kick to Bailey Anderson. Handball's back. Kick down the line. Morris in prime position, and he takes it. Pulled up a little lame from that marking attempt. Morris, she's
good kick.
Laced a kick out to Headley in the middle. He's got Simon Brown short.
Not much forward of him, though. There's not much on forward.
Yeah, no. Oh, he got Blake Smith out in the flank, but he's missed that. And Cade Baines has had a fair bit of it this game. He finds Garlic. He quickly takes it inboard, and he's got multiple players to choose from. Thrum takes the mark. Chips it. Hammond quickly gets it out to Wade.
Oh, that's a good kick, almost out of bounds. Both players ask for it, but no, not given. Handball over the top. Thrum hacks it round on his left, around the corner. It's a good kick to advantage. Swings around, drives it long, or tries to drive it long up and under. Nobody's watching the ball in the air, and the only person that had eyes for the footy has marked it. It's that simple.
Yeah, great mark there. We're waiting for his number to turn so we can give credit where it's due. Might be Pezzaniti.
I think it's Smith.
Have I pronounced that correctly?
Yeah, I might not have pronounced it correctly. It might not be. Smith's got it, and we'll shoot from about 35 out, which will still be a tough kick.
Yeah, James Tulloch.
Yeah, it's a nice goal.
He's kicked it. Yeah.
He kicked it at the buddy.
Yeah, well done.
So Irymple get another one. It's 12 goals, 14-86.
2 goals, 3-15.
So it's a 71-point margin, and Irymple are showing their class late in this game.
I reckon Snoopy and Daniel Floyd, when they start lifting their game, when you start looking at my scoreboard instead of their scoreboard, well, that's how slow they're getting behind the bloody 8 ball today. So,
with the Alzheimer's, that's pretty good for you.
Yeah, no, I'm flat out to get every third bloody score right.
Well, it's not their fault the graphic pops up as soon as it kicks a goal.
Well, I think they're in control of it, aren't they?
I just press the goal button and the graphics come up. So we got Geitzer and Hullen in the ruck. Geitzer gets it forward. Hammond handballs the Thrum on his left, boots it inside 50.
Well done.
Almost rove there by Scott, but Morris gets it for Ouyen. Adam Morris is under pressure. Great contest by Brody Grace. He plucked the mark. He kicks it in front of Hullen, who can't quite grab it. Handball comes back to Wade. He finds Phelan, who finds Bailey Anderson, who is a rising star, I think, in the Sunraysia data this week, and he kicks it out in front of Moritz.
He knows exactly who the rising star is because he works for the Sunny Daisy with his articles every now and then. So he kicks it long. Morris gets under it, takes a nice grab. I think it's Morris, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Adam Morris.
Yeah, good grab there. Never easy with a swirling breeze like that. Kicks it long in the left foot there. Oh, dropped what they should have taken. Monaghan goes out after it, as does Carey. And Perry can't. Tongue tied out in front of the Mildura plumbing sign.
Paddy Sherry, Perry.
Paddy Sherry. I've called him Perry and all sorts of stuff there, but I'll get it right after a while. Haven't even had too many beers either, Joe.
13 into the 13th minute here in the fourth quarter. The umpire waits for Hullen and Geitzer to get there. No one really gets a tap. Grace goes in hard for Ouyen, and he's wrapped up.
Well, I haven't seen every game this year, but I reckon it'd be one of the better games I've seen Grace play, actually. So, good night today.
Joel Grace? Brody Grace.
Brody Grace, yeah, I thought Brody Grace has played a good game.
So, Hullen's got the free kick here. Must have been a bit of illegal contact in the ruck. He kicks it, and Carra's going to take the intercept mark here, and he goes quickly. Finds Scott. He's going to look for a handball. Comes out to Mensch, who fists it forward, intercepted by Brown, and he's got Tom Wisniewski all by himself. Takes a mark, pushes back.
Into Smith. Good kick. Shoot it, Smithy. Shoot it.
Have a shot for 50.
He can kick a ball a long way, this kid.
Great.
Cameraman's worried about work. He's got some bloody work commitments coming up, so we might be cut short before this quarter finishes the way we're going.
So Smith will be kicking right with the breeze here.
So we're probably streaming live without any power and Ouyen, so it mightn't be going anywhere. I reckon he will. I'll put your glasses down. It's a goal. Oh, not quite. One behind.
Went out for distance.
Hooked it a bit there, Smith. Would have been good for Ouyen to get a third goal, but not to be.
Play-ons are cool. It's chipped out wide. Irymple have got the numbers, had 3 options there short.
Yeah, Jackson was nearly at a buffet there with that many options.
Keep peeling off and hitting. Should have went bang. 10 years ago, there would have been someone in hospital there, Steve. Game's changed. Joe, the cameraman, probably can't quite get the angle here. Ball will get thrown in right in front of Jasper's hill. Darren, if you're watching over in Broome, ball gets thrown up. Oh, well done by Hullen. Can't quite get the clear position. Sock it off the ground and go as far as Morris. If it bounces, awkward though. Sock it again. Still going to bounce awkward. It's pretty tough for everyone to get underneath that. Oh, class rise to the top and a good handball out wide to give some space. Chips it wide. Nice little kick to there. Another nice kick, and Irymple got the numbers left, right and centre here.
Archer Hammond takes the mark inside 50. He tries to pierce it. He does. Great mark there by Brodie Ryan, and he'll be looking for 2, and I'm not sure if his first goal before his first game today, but to finish with 2 would be a great effort for the young fella.
Just while we're waiting for him to kick this, I'd like to make mention to Bryony Munro. He'd be doing it pretty tough at the moment. Jasper's up there, and it's been a long, drawn-out holiday for them, and all of a sudden, all the kids are going home, and Bryony's got Jared on his bloody own, so it'll be tough. High-flying mark, can't quite take the grab, and it gets wrestled over the line. So poor old Bryony, no kids for the buffer, so she get Jasper full on, so it'll be pretty tough.
And the umpires come up with a holding your ball in there. Me needs to get out of the protected area pretty quickly, but nothing doing.
Did fly.
Good
Morris
ball,
finds Headley, and they've waxed on and waxed off a fair bit this afternoon. And interesting kick into Jardine, into dangerous territory. Bree Gavers gets it to Grace. He handballs it forward to no in particular. Baines comes streaming through, breaks one tackle. Contacted high.
Don't let me down, Mr. Frost.
Oh no, I think that was there.
Yeah, but 3 before, won't it?
Ball will get chipped in. Hardly 15, but paid. Oh, he's run straight. Oh, well done by Hullen. Good smother there. Brody slips over the inner moment. He's got a 2-eye decision. I'm not sure anyone touched him.
Looked all right.
Anyway,
kicks it out to James Morris in the wing. Takes
right
the
to the sun.
uncontested mark. He kicks down the line. Tate Hullen takes it. You got Joel Grayson, Blake Smith working down the line, but falls into the lap of Jace Monaghan.
Grab.
One step kick to Tom Headley, takes the mark in front of Wandon. And this will be a fair bit of work to do here for Tommy Headley. You have to kick it out to the left and work it back.
He's a good kick. He'll just have to keep it a bit lower.
He kicked 3 goals last week and was one of our best against Wentworth.
I think he'll kick this. Well, I've put the mods on the last 3 or 4 I've said that about. The wind should blow it towards the goals. He's set it out, given it a bit of a roost. It looks pretty good off the boot, and he slotted it.
Well done, boy.
They made a lot of noise pretty early, and when it's kicked as competently as that, it was never going to miss. Ouyen get their 3rd goal, 3 goals, 4, 22, trailing Irymple, 12 goals, 14. 17 and a half minutes into the last quarter.
They're not giving up, boys.
No, they're actually playing pretty good this quarter. Tate gets that, taps it as far as aiming for Greg, but can't quite hit him. Scooper gets it, rolls around the corner beautifully, kicks it long. Looking for anyone that can get under it. A great judge mark there by Irymple. Hicks it out wide, should only go as far as Sherry. Should grab him. Oh, sells him the can. He goes round the outside. Kicks out wide. Ball won't quite bounce. Joe, the cameraman's all over this one. She should be close. Can't make a decision. Oh, it's kicked that beautifully. Nice grab.
Ned Oldham takes the mark.
Takes the skills from Irymple, been pretty good today. Oh, Greg, that could have been a free kick, not even watching the ball, not paid. Handballed out wide. Chips it wide, nowhere near 15. No whistle. Hasn't been a whistle for a while, actually. Oh, Mee's got it. Turns his body. That should be holding the ball and isn't. Brown, good tackle, pulls him to the ground. And finally we've got a whistle.
Yeah, Mee put Moritz under a bit of pressure there. But Moritz was able to get it out and it'll be a ball up. 30 metres out from Irymple goal. Holland and me are the rucks. Holland gets up, taps it down to Jardine. He's wrapped up by Moritz.
It's interesting seeing me in the ruck. Like, obviously they're short of big men as well, but you know, he's a midfielder, fleet of foot and does everything, and here he is playing himself in the ruck a bit. Like,
definitely a strategy, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's played a lot in the ruck as the pinch hitter. Yeah.
It comes out to Jackson. He overruns it. Well done by Wisniewski. Throws it on the boot. There's a foot race between Morris and Briganti. Briganti calmly kicks it into Wade. He's got Wandon in the middle. And the kick's done a bit in the air there. Wandon's got time though. He needs all of it because Grace is in hot pursuit. There's a throw, but Ryan Mudge is going to run onto it. Can he gather it? Not quite. Summer Hayes puts the diving tackle. Mudge keeps burrowing through, but Oldham gathers. Finds Toby Scott and Wandon, and they've just done that all day. Irymple just been able to find that loose number who's got a little bit of time to then execute nicely by foot, and they've done that consistently throughout the day. Archer Hammond takes a mark in the middle. Does a little dinky snap, but only goes as far as Wisniewski, but he follows up Hammond, and the ball's trapped underneath him.
Oh, Wisniewski's been good today too. He hadn't played with these guys before, has he? This is his first game?
First senior game. He played in the reserves last week, and he pinch hitted in the game reserves 1 or 2 years ago as well. Greg gets the footy. Once he's left, finally gets it, and it's gone straight up in the air to Scott, who just hammers it forward. Hammond gathers, tries to get to Scott, and there's a pile on. Holding the ball. So the umpire blindsided by the handball, but Will Gregg will take the free kick nonetheless. He kicks it long. Got Smith down the line. Goes over top of him. Cirillo can't take the mark. Grace handballs it to Smith.
On the left.
And harmlessly goes out of bounds in the forward pocket into the 22nd minute here. Irymple leading by 64 points.
Now, young Griggy hasn't actually had a lot of the football today, but what he's done's been pretty good. When he's been around the footy, he's made good decisions, I reckon.
Yeah, he's always been a senior footballer in my eyes, and he just needs to show it, and that's what he's doing today.
Ball gets thrown in, deep in the forward pocket. Ruckman go out, a big hit by Irymple. Plenty of numbers out there for him again. Hackett round wide, oh, that's a great grab. He's a really good grab.
He's growing every week. Dusty Geitzer for Irymple. He's got an option in the middle. Finds Zach Carrup, who's had a very solid performance. They go through hand, finds Wade. He kicks it out in front of Briganti. Finally got his name right. He ducks back into the middle. Finds Garlick. Garlick tries to pierce one in. Goes over the top of Ryan.
Oh, no,
and it's all wrapped up. 35 metres out from Irymple's goal.
Ball gets thrown up. Centre half back.
Nick May, so he's been getting led to the ball pretty well.
Crunch. That should be too high, but not paid to Gloucester. Steve, what'd you say then? Greggy's playing on Nick Mee now?
No, he's had him for half the game, and that always helps you get into the game, doesn't it?
It does, certainly.
When you're playing on one of the better players.
Yep.
Pezzaniti comes through, handballs to Greg.
Well done. Downfield.
So I think the free kick was against Pezzaniti on Wisniewski.
Yeah, I think so.
And Ouyen have been able to advance the ball, but no one from Ouyen's realised they've got to actually get the ball back to Joel Grace, who'll be the recipient of the downfield free kick. So Joel Grace will get the free kick, middle of the ground, in the 24th minute.
Young fella. Stink it low.
Kicks it out to the side 50. One a little push on Brown. Monaghan tries to trap it. Well picked up there by Moritz, and it comes out to Bailey Anderson. He takes it towards goal and rushes it through for a behind. For Ouyen's 8th score of the day. 3 goals, 5-23. Trailing Irymple, 12 goals, 14-86. In the 24th minute of the last quarter.
Ball will get kicked in. The Stings certainly come out of the game up until now. Irymple still look like they're moving the ball pretty good. seem to have the extra numbers. Ouyen looked to have stopped their running a little bit. Ball gets only as far as Hullen. He's got it, marks it. Too far out to score, I believe. Headley wants it deep into the goal square. Wanted the opposite side. He scored bloody easy, actually, off one step, and he's kicked one behind.
Yeah,
maybe he should have went back and had a proper crack.
Done well.
He got the distance quite comfortably there, Holland.
No, Holland, he's certainly played better since he's been in the ruck than what he was early part of the game, but he's not far off getting to this one too, but can't quite. The zone's not quite working for Ouyen. I think we're kicking the ball out from fullback pretty easy, and that's a second kick. Now they should be corralled. They can't go anywhere but down the line, I wouldn't have thought. There should be a pack of Ouyen players waiting for it. Well smothered by Scoop. Quick hands by Hullen. Scoop's got it, driven it long. It's a good looking kick, and he slotted it. I think he's touched.
God, you ham.
Someone's got to tell that umpire what the scoreboard is. We need a goal. Look the blind eye to that one and just give us one, surely, wouldn't they?
I would have.
Yeah, it was a sensational.
I reckon Bushy Valens would have given it to us.
It was a sensational kick from one step by Morris, but fell a metre short. But great work on the line there by Riley Ward.
Good grab.
Holland's been awarded the mark. He tries to play on. He's just gone to the top of the square, and tough ass there for Tommy Headley when your person kicking into the inside 50 doesn't really take a considered look of what's going on. They've got Cirillo out in the flank. Kicks it to Wandon, who's has had plenty of it today.
No, Irymple are actually full of good players today. They've had 4 or 5 have been well and truly on top, and they're full of run. They look like they've been training a lot together, and they certainly look the better side all day today as we finish the game 3 goals, 7-25 to 12-14, 86. Comprehensive win to Irymple. They've looked the goods all day. They've handballed out the back of the pack and used the ball probably as good as any side I've seen this year as far as the way they've moved it, actually. They certainly look undermanned and they look vulnerable at times. I think a good side can certainly test things, but I'm pretty impressed the way they've moved the ball.
Especially in the conditions. They're a possession football side and they like to utilise the space and make sure they maintain possession. And in these conditions it was really difficult, but to end up having 26 scoring shots is a credit to the way they played. It's nearly fitting that the ball ended up out of bounds on the full on the east side of the ground with the way the conditions played. For Irymple, they just had winners all over the board. Zach Carr had a fair bit of it for the midfield and wing. Jake Frum finished with a couple of goals. Briganti was everywhere up forward. And then Cade Baines on the wing with Zach Wandon providing plenty of run of half-backs. And it was just a team performance, especially when you're considering they don't have the names of Dan Coughlin and Tom Brownbridge out there.
No, I think both sides are obviously missing a fair few players, but at the end of the day, you can only play with the 36 you got on the ground at any one time, and Irymple just too strong today. Best players for Ouyen? It's going to be tough.
Oh, if you want my opinion, I would like Brodie Grace. I like Josh Gregg, Alex Morris and Tate Holland.
Yeah, I thought Tom Headley played a pretty handy game as well. I thought Tommy Wieseski was handy. Yep.
Tim Gloucester, Tom Headley and Dean Jardine.
Yep. No real standouts, but when you get comprehensively beaten like that, it's pretty tough to have a standout winner. But the ruckman duelled well pretty much all day as well. So anyway, I'm not sure what more we can do apart from all the young ones get to the ball tonight, have a good night, and I suppose Nick, any more to say?
Just thanks for filming footy, and thank you to Dartfish for their statistics.
And anyone sitting up in Mildura wishing a game of golf in 2 weeks' time, we've got the Northwest Ag Anti-Cancer, always a really good Ambrose, and then we've got the Greg Lectural weekend the weekend after, which is 2 of the biggest days we have at the Ouyen Golf Club. Get along to that. Get along to the ball tonight, enjoy yourselves, and hopefully we can put some runs on the board next week.
To sign off here at Blackburn Park, Irymple far too good for Ouyen United on a windswept game. Irymple 12 goals, 14, 86. Ouyen United 3 goals, 7 to 25.
Done best. Finish broadcast.
I don't have to report on that.
And I'll tell you what, there's one thing I didn't say. I said it after the first game we played them up at Irymple.